The time has come for us to stop messing around. 'Cause don't you know that I like having you around in my life? Oh, baby. So many times I long to hold you oh so near. I want to say I love you softly in your ear. Oh, baby. Don't keep running. Cause my heart is yearning for your love. My heart is yearning for your love. You can't keep running in and out of my life. I need to have you as my lover and my wife. Oh, baby. Be my lover. So many times I need to have you by my side, to be my friend, my lover and my guide. Oh, baby. Don't keep running. 'Cause my heart is yearning for your love. My heart is yearning for your love. My heart is yearning for you. Let me inside your love. Whoa, whoa, my heart is yearning for you. Let me inside your love. All right, so that was Yearning for Your Love from the Gap Band. I was getting ready to do a reading, and I'm like, okay, what are we singing today? Are we singing today? What are we going to sing today? You know how I do. Don't never know what we're going to do. Don't know until we come through. Ooh, praise. It's a high frequency type of day. All right. So, I have time to do your personal reading requests at the end of this session. The way that works is, first off, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for caring about your own personal empowerment and spiritual evolution. The more of us that get in tune with this vibration, the better it is for all of us. I want to thank you for every dollar that you donate, because I just buy more cards and I deserve it. I also, anybody who sends a donation of $5 or more, I'll pull a card for you for every $5 or more donation. Unless Spirit gives me more than one, then I just take it, right? But that's how I have heard to reciprocate for the donations that I receive. I'm going to turn the fan on real quick. I need to get a little more circulation going in here. So our words of clarity today. Of course, we're going to do our general reading first, and personal readings will be at the end. Okay, if you don't have Super Chat, need more ways to pay, look below the video. If you want to get on the notifications so that I can notify you when I go live, those directions are below the video as well. And anything else you need to know about me, go on the website. I got the quick turnaround on the readings, and I don't charge extra. All right. So Bottom of the deck, in the words of clarity, we have an offer on the table. There's an offer. An offer has been extended. Were you the giver or the receiver of the offer? In love, we have spark. In peace, we have talent. In happiness, we have collapse. Oh boy. What I get is spark, talent, collapse. I feel like there's a huge surprise is just falling right into your lap. It creates so much happiness for you. Why? Because you decided to spark love in your life. And I feel like this is coming directly as a side effect and repercussion of honoring yourself and choosing self-love. Rather than making somebody else responsible for making sure you're doing good, you're choosing to make sure you do good. And if they ain't a part of that, you're letting it slide to the left or to the right. But what we won't do is crisscross our current anymore to sustain that, is what I feel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This water, though. Brief reminders, speak to your water, bless it so it can bless you. From the flashcards today, we have the happy yellow duck, which further shows that you have offered yourself your love. You've offered yourself happiness. You just been like this happy little duck, quack, quack, swimming around with so much luck because you're in that higher vibration. You're doing what you want to do. The color yellow, solar plexus chakra. This is about moving in harmony with your own divine masculine energy, doing what you choose for you because it's what you want to do. Everybody don't need to prove of that. We ain't worried about their approval. We ain't looking for their approval. You got a divine inspiration with this light bulb is lit up. You have received an idea, a divine inspiration. You got guidance from spirit. You got internal guidance that told you what to do for yourself. And so you're moving in that direction. You've been moving in that direction. The whole reason it came in was because you were already moving in that direction with the yellow duck, quack, quack, baby. What does it, one of the qualities of the yellow duck for me in these readings through the flashcards is, you know, the duck lives in the water. In tarot reading, water represents emotions. The duck lives in the emotions, and sometimes he might get splashed by another duck who's splashing around in the emotions, creating a chaos, stirring up some emotion. But when that water hits that duck's back, it rolls right off because he's made of feathers, and it rolls right off, and he just swims about his happy little smiley face business. And I feel like that's what you're doing. So you could have been dealing with somebody who's trying to splash their emotions off on you. But it's like, by choosing to move towards what your spirit was calling to, towards what you wanted to, in other words, making moves in your physical 3D experience that align you to what you truly desire internally, that internal point of happiness, where your compass of happiness is pointed, making moves in that way, then the next step became clear. And now they're showing me the cross-country drive in the nighttime. You can't see that far. You can only see as far as your light bulb show you. You know, so another light bulb, another street lamp turned up. You can see the next logical step. And so you're moving in that direction. And I just feel like you're about to fall with this collapse card. It is a good one. I feel like you're about to fall, things falling into place in a way that's going to make you very, very happy. Because you went from this love spark. That's the love spark. That divine inspiration was the love spark, I feel like, okay? So the major arcana is what our society, Gaia, and the humans who reside in it, the energy on Earth right now is coming out of the hermit energy, which is solitude, isolation, introspection, asking yourself, where do I go from here? Going into your place of power with the magician, making a move, manifesting something, creating something. This is where you put the request out to spirit. Well, I think it might be nice if, I think I might like some of, this is what I want. But you had to ask yourself. So a lot of people have been asking themselves, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want in this? And now that desire is becoming clearer. So let's see what is the experience coming out today. All right. So I've shuffled the cards, pre-shuffled during the singing. We're going to see what comes out. What kind of experience are we going to speak about today? There's a life experience going on. Now, we always work from the present. Why? Because the present right now is your point of power. We could go into tomorrow, but that creates stress. We could go into the past, but now we're just digging up what's in the dust. So we stay in the point of the present because this is your point of power. We'll look at what's unfolding for you. We can look at what you've released, but it's always from the point of the present. Now, interestingly enough, whenever you find this video, it's the present for you, isn't it? Isn't it right now? Yeah. Doesn't matter that it was recorded on September 29, 2020. If you find this in 2025, for those of you who will, let me know how many views you got on this video, how many views I got on this video, because it's an indicator of where the energy is picking up in our society. But anyhow, the nature of everything produced on this channel is timeless because we're working with spirit. We're working with principle. Okay, here we go. So what is the nature of the experience that wants to be spoken about today? Thank you. This is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like we're going to talk about a love experience, a romantic experience. Show me my viewer in this situation. Who is my viewer? Show me my viewer. Show me the energy of my viewer in this situation. Thank you. Show me the energy of my viewer in this situation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm coming out with two cards. You have the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. So the Hierophant, this is a card of commitment. This is a marriage efficient. This is spiritual authority. The Five of Swords is a card of in relationships with others. This is bickering back and forth, but it's also cross-current energy because the swords are about mind. So this could be about going back and forth with somebody else. This could be about going back and forth in your own mind. Somebody, you have been going back and forth about, well, do I really want to get involved in a committed relationship again, is what I'm feeling. You could have been asking yourself, do I really want to do this whole love thing again? Sometimes I feel like I do, but look at these ones that I walked away from and you know, all the healing work I had to do behind this whole situation. Like, I wonder if I really want to do that. But the truth is, you know what you want. You already have put your sword in the sand. Now doubts are coming into play. Somebody is doubtful, wondering, will they ever find a commitment? You watch this and you ask yourself this all the time. While you're watching this, you may have already asked yourself, you say, well, of course I want a commitment. I just don't know if it's one out there. If that's you, this is you. I'm just saying. There's another viewer out there who is processing the marriage that they had in the past. Somebody was married twice. They had two partners walk away and they're looking and they're saying to themselves, why do I keep ending up with the same outcome? So we'll see which of these experiences wants to be elaborated on in our reading, because I really feel like we're going to narrow it down to one. Let's look at the other party. What is the thing with the other party? Some of you are back and forth about taking and giving, extending your cup of love to somebody else. I'm seeing that. The person you're dealing with, 8 of Cups. Okay. This is the energy of bye-bye. Is how it's coming through. Bye-bye. Gotta go. I don't want to deal with these emotions. Well, you can go your own way. Well, here's the thing. The time has come for us to stop messing around, because you can't keep running back and forth. You got to choose to stay, or you got to choose to go. Are you in it to win it, or you got to go? What is this person walking on to? What is this person walking on to? What are they walking to? Their intuition is calling them forward. They may not even know what they're going into. What are they going to, though? The 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords in reverse. Well, this person's going to go focus on work, and they're not going to be resting very well right now. Like, we're talking about somebody, I feel like you had to make a hard decision to break away from a committed relationship that felt very toxic. And you sent this person away, is the way I feel. I feel like you sent this person away. Interestingly enough, what I'm seeing the 9 of Cups here is the outcome. Everybody gets what they want. Why? Because of the 8 of Cups plus the 1 cup that the Knight of Cups has is showing me the 9 of Cups. And it's like, you're the one that gets wish fulfillment in your hand. I always say with the wish fulfillment card of the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups is here for you. Your wish is on the table, but you got to get up and grab it. You know, and I feel like this is you grabbing this ninth cup, which is the wish fulfillment, and moving forward with it. Now, here's the thing. There's only one person in this card, and the 9 is a card of the Hermit. Okay, so all your minor arcanas relate back in some way within their suit to the energy of the major, okay, of the same number. So the 9 of the Hermit is about introspection. So this card is saying, I am emotionally self-fulfilled, which is also my 9 of Cups. Because I'm emotionally self-fulfilled, I can move forward and present that to someone else. Okay. But I see here a separation. Somebody's had to go their own way. They're going to go focus on work and waking up. Like they got to work on their spiritual awakening. On a spiritual level, they're working on spiritually awakening right now. They're going through the dark night of the soul so they can have a spiritual awakening. I hear the master within is beckoning them forward out of the shell, out of the cloak, out of the darkness. Ooh. So what is the current status of this situation? What is the current status of this connection? Show me the current status of this connection. Thank you. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Wands in reverse. So this, Ricky, I've been calling for you. Boy, where you been? Christina, hi. Michelle, hello. Wanda, Jessica, Tina, yay. So the current status of this relationship is I'm feeding this energy no more. Got to bring a break to the chaos. Got to break chaos by not feeding it energy anymore. Ooh. Got to break chaos by not feeding it any energy anymore. No longer going into the conflict, no longer going into the chaos. So at the bottom of the deck, the Sun in reverse, because this duality is showing me that you have attained a certain level of consciousness. You woke up. You saw the light. You saw the light. That's just it. You saw the light. You saw what you were dealing with under the clarity of daylight. And the status of this connection is no longer feeding this connection. Now, there's somebody else who is evolving this situation. Glad you back, Ricky. And the thing of it is, you have overgiven. There's somebody who's still in the middle of this. You're trying to come forward with your full cup of love. It's like every time you go to this person, they run. They run. Whatever that means for you. They walk away. They leave you hanging high and dry you're doing all the work. And they're in their head. Because here we have, and they're focused on the pain. They're focused on the pain. Somebody's got to master their pain. This person has to master their pain. So here you are overfeeding the situation, being overly generous, and it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse. Now, what I'm hearing, law of the universe, mind mechanic wise, is the reason it's getting worse is because you're trying to fix it. By your very focus on the idea that it needs fixing, you're creating the brokenness there. So funny how that works. Funny how that works. This is like wanting leads to more wanting. So where do you have it? Where is it good? Those points of focus could shift this energy, but is it too late? Let's see what's unfolding. If there's a possibility unfolding, what is the possibility and likelihood unfolding in this connection? Because I feel like somebody wants to save this connection or you wouldn't have tried. A decision needs to be made. But I'm getting stalemate. Stalemate. You made a good decision. That's the possibility. You made a good decision to stop feeding the chaos, is what I hear. So we're not going to follow that strain of that person anymore. If that's the case, now it's about you processing this. So what does my viewer who's resonant with this still need to process in this situation? The King of Cups in reverse. So what you're processing at this time is, why could this person not love you back? That's what I hear. The 10 of Wands. They were so blinded by their burdens of their past experiences that they could not deliver love. They could not love you back. What else? 7 of Swords in reverse. They were not trying to show their true self. They were lying to their self. This person was lying to their self. So how could you expect honesty from them? Wow. So if that's what you need to know, is there anything else that my viewer needs to process about the situation? Apparently so. Queen of Swords in reverse. Apparently I'm hearing you're feeling some guilt for letting them go. You're feeling like, oh man, that was so mean of me to let them go. You feel like, so there's some guilt here. You're dealing with some guilt energy. Yeah, you do. The bottom of the deck is the Fool. You're dealing with some guilt behind going your own way. Okay, what about this guilt? The Knight of Wands. This is what forces this person to change. Yes, they're angry about it, but the guilt, that will subside. And when you realize that this person was going to stay the same way as long as they were enabled to stay in that cycle, and you are the cycle shifter. It's like you came in, threw a wrench in the wheel of the repetitive cycle, and now you got to get off of that ride and go get on another ride, and things got to change. As long as you keep doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome, you're just going to make yourself insane. So, you have to preserve your sanity. So what is spirit? What is source? What is your higher self? What vernacular do you want to say to you about your decision? I heard over here it was a good decision. Let's just see what the cards show us. What do you want to say about their decision? 5 of Cups in reverse. Your decision forces this person to deal with their own regrets. And you can continue to look at what was lost and know that you'll bring more loss into your future, or you can go towards the energy of love. But this person had to deal with their own regrets, with their own past. The bottom of the deck, you did it because you had healed what needed to be healed in this connection. See, remember, I'm a firm believer that our romantic relationships are classrooms for spiritual growth and evolution. You did that. You got real with yourself. You embraced your truth. You found the messages. You were inspired. And this was guided. This release, this letting go was guided. So as a result, what can my viewer expect unfolding in their future? What can my viewer expect? We see what you've released. So let's just look at the unfolding for you. What is unfolding? What are the probabilities? Okay, we have the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be venturing out of your house more now. Now you've opened up energy. Now that my viewer has opened up energy, how is this going to be reflected in their 3D physical experience? The 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. Now that you've opened up energy, you're going to have some opportunities come your way to align with other people. With the 5 of Pentacles, first off, there's a lack of spirituality. So you're going to be dealing with some people in your opening up of energy that are attracted like a moth to the flame, honey. You got the honey, you got the light. So sometimes these dark energies could be attracted to you, but it's for spiritual insight. Also, you're changing. You could be feeling a little bit of loneliness, but you've opened up energy and things are changing in your world. Sometimes you could feel alone. Okay. Let's see what else in the 3D physical experience. Show me what this turns into. Things are changing. Show me what it's turning into for them. The Emperor. Wow. Everything coming together with an Emperor. First off, this is your personal growth and expansion. And it's like, this would be the ideal masculine energy to attract. This is you being the authority in your world, having the scepter of truth that has a sign of Venus on it. So this Emperor is in tune with his divine feminine qualities. He knows his intuition. He knows love. He knows nurturing, but he has to show up as a ruler. This is, I also hear putting a stop to loneliness. Like when that feeling comes up, you're going to enact in a powerful way whatever will help you negate that. So it's like you have skills, talents, and abilities. The 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is putting your foot down. I also feel like for a lot of you, this is this person, as you're opening up and you're open to whatever, this person going to try to come back and tell you, I'm so lonely without you. And you're going to shut that down. I'm getting that as well. Like, that's not my problem, honey. That's not my problem. What else? Opening up energy. What is unfolding for my viewer? Okay. Ooh, the moon. The moon. Now, this is interesting because this is like, I get the past, I hear Pisces, and the unknown was actually the first word that came through. The unknown. The unknown. Ricky, I'm making you a moderator. The unknown. So there's some things that you can't see that are unfolding for you. Some mysteries. You're going into the mystery. As you grow, this is giving me the energy right now of the Justice is in reverse. Okay, so as things were in the... Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's slow it down, please. Thank you. Just put it on pause for a second. Let me talk about what I already got. Thank you. Okay. You got to process the feelings and emotions of where things felt unjust, and you have to figure out how this situation was serving you exactly the medicine that you needed. Because in the Five of Pentacles, there's a mutual medicine needed between this connection, okay? Other thing that I'm getting. This reminds me right now of, I've talked about deep sea fishing, and they use a deep sea sonar so they can locate the pockets of fish. So you're in your life, you can see what's on your sonar screen, but you can't see what's just outside of the scope of that. So there's some stuff that's not on your radar yet coming in for you as well. I do feel like as you move over these blessings and you expand past who you used to be, because I see that that's what's happening here. You expand to past beyond who you were. You close down any chances and opportunities over here. You literally shut that door, lock it, seal it tight. There's no more here. Like my friend said, tie a pretty little bow on it and put it on a shelf as a decoration, because that's all it's good for. It's not something you can use. It's like an antique thing that sits up on a shelf just to be adorned. Is there anything that you're willing to reveal about the positive repercussions for my viewer in their experience? Is there anything that can be revealed about these mysteries and these judgment? You're going to feel, what they will say is the universe is going to bring to life things that you forgot about. Is bringing new connections to life. You're going to feel reborn. You will feel reborn. What was denied to you in the past will be brought and handed over to you now. Let's see. What else will you reveal about this unfolding positive repercussions of the experience of my viewer? Thank you. Nine of Swords in reverse. And I hear your training that you've been through will help you move in fearlessly. I'm getting the word fearlessly. You will feel the niggle of anxiety a little bit of anxiousness, a little bit of trepidation as you expand past where you've been before. Okay. The Seven of Cups. See, this was an option so that you was looking at. You were looking at all these options. It comes up as an opportunity through a phone call, text message, email. Opportunity is here. You move through it fearlessly. You're able to go through fearlessly. You're going to make sure you're well rested. And I feel like you have a new perspective around returning to past connections, romantic or non-romantic, okay? The bottom of the deck is a Six of Wands in reverse, and it's like, yeah, I feel like this is you really, because you used to think it was okay, second try, third try, fourth try, fifth try, maybe even for some of you. And you had a new perspective. You're like, no more reuniting, no more uniting, no more partying, no more celebration with people who I just don't align with. That's what I got. That's what I got for you. Wow, because you've already learned like there's no success there. We're not aligned. We're not walking the same path. All that's going to do is create this wild, insane push and pull energy on us both. And I don't need that. I'm not trying to battle here. This is not a fucking tug of war contest, people. That's what you're saying, right? So let's see what we've got coming through. I see Wanda. Thank you for your 1088 donation, Wanda. Wanda wants to know 2 cards. You'll get 2 cards, Wanda. And you asked about your love life. You wanted to know about your love life. So I gave my other Light Seers Tarot deck away. It was a mini version, and now I got the full size. I'm really excited. It just got delivered this morning. I'm like, praise, so excited. Okay, so Wanda. Jessica, the directions on, you could super chat right here on YouTube, but there's other direct ways to pay: Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. They're all that's below the video, darling. Okay, let's see. So what is the messages for Wanda at this time? What is the messages for Wanda at this time? You get another shuffle on the table for Wanda. Yeah, I have plenty of time to get your personal readings in. There's no limit on questions today. No limit on questions today, okay? You can ask as many as you like. That's fine. Just send your donation with each question. The 4 of Swords. Wanda, this is a chance for you to rest and recuperate, honey. You're in a safe nest. You found your shelter. And I feel like, okay, so you're here with yourself. You've got to do this healing thing on your own. Give me another card for Wanda in her love life, please. Wanda in her love life. Wanda in her love life. What is the second card for Wanda in her love life? What do you want to tell Wanda about her love life? The 4 of Swords is in relationship. It's a relationship that can bring a lot of, I hear the word scrutiny, a lot of room to grow, but it's a healing growth. We have the Magician coming out for you. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Wanda's love life. So Wanda. Yes, you've been protecting. You've been growing. In regards to your love life, you decided you wanted something that you could grow. I feel like you're spending a lot of time on your own, though. So I feel like you're spending a lot of time on your own. And you're literally moving energy. Again, they're showing me that dancing that I was talking about. But you're really moving energy. Anywhere where you're dealing with another person right now in romance, I feel like this person, because I'm picking up, these are 2 different people. This person is doing some things that you don't know about while you're resting. I do feel that. Is this current energy, or is this what she's coming out of and what she's healing from? I feel like this is what you're healing from. I feel like you are in the state of rest and healing from your dealings with the person that you invested in this. You put yourself into this. You came with your heart in your hands and you really wanted it to go, but this person was up to some other things. They were busy still looking in the fish pond. I feel like you have the chance to really chill and rest in regards to having time to process what you've been through. And I hear while you rest, because I feel like you've been through a lot. This girl, she ain't got no shoes on. She's got some kind of tattoos all over her. It's like flowers and stuff. At first, she looked like she was dirty, though. You know, so it's like cleaning up your vibration right now in regards to love. That's it. That is the advice for you. You know what this love would look like in the physical. While you lay there, feel it, because this is power to attract it. But also think about what hurt feelings you're still harboring, or where you still feel like things weren't right, or this person did this to me and that one did that to me, because this is a chance to clear up your vibration about that. Okay, Wanda, that's what I have for you today. I hope that serves you well. Hope that helps. All right, Jessica, so pretty. Thank you, darling, for your $5 donation. Will I ever have the opportunity to have a child? Let's see. Will Jessica have the opportunity to have a child? So they're saying the 13 card method, it may not be necessary, though. Let's see what's coming out for Jessica. Let's see. Okay. The Hermit. I feel like this is something that's been very hard and heavy on your heart. I feel like you do have the light within you to create it, but your attention to the absence of it is going to, in the beginning of the reading, we talked about wanting leads to more wanting. The focus on the lack leads to more focus on lack. So what we encourage you to do is, what relationships have you developed? And if you haven't developed any, to develop relationships where you get to mother. And have you been spending any time with children? There are children's homes and they need volunteers is coming through for you. It's a great way to bring that energy in, because it's like, so I have an uncle, and he and his wife got married when they were teenagers, and they stayed together until she passed. But they couldn't have children. They could not have children at all. So they adopted a child. Do you know? As soon as they adopted a child, they gave natural birth to 2 children of their own without no doctor's help. So what we're saying is, just like my aunt and uncle was in a state of resistance, you're focused on I don't have, there's this state of resistance. So the answer to you is yes. The energy is all there. We just need you to shift your focus. Volunteering with some children, maybe it's at a school or a child's home. Like here we have Safe Haven, I think it's called, Child Haven, like what they used to call orphanages. Something like that could be of service. But let's go ahead and do the 13 card method in this one. 2. Yep, there's you're creating conflicting energy. You can't see it. You're keeping it far away, blocked. And when you give it up, how many cards do I have here? Hold on, I'm busy telling the story. 6, 7, 13. Yeah, in this energy that you're sitting right now, no is the answer. But that's why we gave you that whole experience to consider. Because until you know and align yourself with the energy, the answer will continue to be no. As your vibration sits right now, you cannot. Let me just ask one more question for you, because I want to. Spirit said to. Is her body physically capable of having a child? Is Jessica's body physically capable? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, the 12th card. The 12th card says yes. And look at what it looks like. You all in your head, girl, you got to wrap your head around another idea, okay? So thank you for your donation. And it looks like that's what we have for today. So thank you for your time, your energy, your blessings. May it all multiply swiftly and return to you on the wings of grace in fun and miraculous ways. And I'm so thankful and grateful to be of service. Kamsahamnida. Until next time, love and peace and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Later.